Like I said, this lineup's out of control, so you guys are in for an absolute treat, so I need you guys to start the show. Let's go. Let's start clapping. Let's start clapping. Let's build it up. Let's raise the roof. Make some noise. The effects act, Concetta, Caristo!
Hello, everyone. How are we going? Woo! Look, I know what you're all thinking. Who's this little slut? Yes, hello, my name is Concetta, and God, that is not a common name. So often when I'm telling people, they mishear me, and they think that I'm saying my name is Coachella. And that's not a name, it's not it. It's Concetta. It's actually also my nonna's name, and it's Italian for music festival. Just kidding. No, but really, Concetta is an Italian word for something. Do you want to know what it's Italian for? Make some noise. Yes. Okay, I'll just tell you guys. Concetta is actually the Italian word for cum guzzler. Yeah. I know, you're like, what a beautiful name for a beautiful girl. There's actually like a really special reason, don't freak out, why I have that name. It's because I am one. No, just kidding. It's not. It's actually because in my culture, it's like a sign of respect to pass a name down through the generations. So I come from a long line of cum guzzlers. So I'm actually not like other girls. I'm Italian. And we're just a bit different. And I'll like give you an example. If you go up inside my vagina, it's all concrete. Yeah, and like instead of having 2 ovaries, I just have like 2 marble lions out the front. You know what I mean? My vaginal walls are double brick, and inside there's like this small Italian man called Salvatore who's always hosing it down, as is tradition. I got a clean cooch, so sue me, TikTok. You know what I mean? Like the cum's going in, he's washing it straight back out. It just means like the only time I can get pregnant is during water restrictions, when he has to use a bucket instead of a hose. The real joke there is that wogs do not give a fuck about water restrictions, and the wogs would know that, and there are none in the crowd tonight. Okay, awesome. So I have a boyfriend. Yes! No one's surprised. Everyone's like, of course she does. It's going really, really well. Thanks so much. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up in 9 years. Yeah, pretty cool. Here's something, though, about him. He is Jewish, and I'm not. Which I just think is like a mad bummer, because it just like complicates things, because we like obviously have to have that like difficult conversation if we're getting married about whether someone is going to convert to Italian. It's like, oh, I hope I'm worth it. He has to like watch all 3 of the Godfather films and put a little piece of rigatoni where his foreskin used to be. Nice and al dente. They're just jokes, everyone. Chill out. But you're obsessed. Everyone's obsessed. They're freaking out. We've talked about kids a little bit, how exciting. And so talking about them, it got me thinking, like a little bit of introspection. And something about me is I'm 26 years old. And so I was sort of realizing that like, I feel like at 26, it's like, okay, I would love to have a baby, but I would also love to have a bag of Coke more. Do you know what I mean? It's like, am I ready? Ooh. The doctor says no. But honestly, like, can you blame me? Think about it. It's like both are very small and precious. And if you drop it, it's devastating. No, but we have talked about kids for realsies, and I sort of love to do this. I love to do a little experiment with a crowd, with a couple, and I'm sort of getting couple energy here. Are you guys fucking and sucking? Sorry. Are you in a relationship? Yes? You don't want to say yes? Oh my God, don't be a prude, girl. Come on. No. You are so beautiful, it's actually distracting. And you should be up here. And everyone should look at you. But they have to look at me. Sorry. Okay, how long have you been together? I'm really nice. I'm not going to tease you. Oh my God, 8 years. That's practically forever. Have you talked about kids yet? A little? You are so scared of me, bitch. Oh my God, don't be. I'm so nice. Okay, let's talk about it more this evening. In front of everyone. Please do this for me in my career, TikTok's watching. But just like pretend you're having a baby tomorrow. You're gonna shoot it out. And if you could like pick, you're like, ooh, I want it to be a girl, or ooh, I hope it's a boy. Can you just shout it out without talking to each other? This is the test. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Boy. What the fuck? That's so gross. That's the wrong answer. Sorry, guys. You really fucked up. My boyfriend actually fucked up, much like you two. We're sort of having an honest, frank discussion, and I was like, boo, if we would have a kid, like, you know, what do you hope it would be? And he was like, I hope we have a son. And I was like, okay, Henry VIII? Do you hear yourself? It's like, oh my God, you're gonna chop off my head if I don't produce an heir? It's like, it's 2021, like, no, it's really gross in this day and age to want a boy, in my opinion. Sorry, but I just feel like a boy is just something that happens and then you have to deal with it. You know, just like thrush. You're like, oh, I didn't really want this, but I'm just gonna pray that it goes away. Okay, all the boys in the room are triggered, sorry. But I do love you, kiss. Okay, I'm gonna end on this and then I've got to get the fork out of here, but I've had the time of my life. Would you believe, this is what I want to tell you, would you believe that every time I do stand-up comedy, every gig I do, literally before I go on, I want to shit my pants. I get so nervous. I get really, really nervous. And what that means is I'm just doing a lot of shits in a lot of public toilets, including this evening's venue. Go check them out. You know, sorry, like that's just what I have. That's what happens when you do stand-up comedy. I get so nervous, so I have to shit. Anyways, and I don't know if this is relatable to anyone, but to me, there's nothing more horrible than the idea of someone hearing any part of that experience. Would you agree? Right? Yeah, it's terrible. So, like, luckily I've got this really great trick of how to do a poo without making a single sound. Are you ready? So all I do is I just put heaps of toilet paper in the bowl, and then I shit on the floor. Okay, I've been Concetta Caristo. Have a good night. Stay together. Bye.
Concetta Caristo, let her hear